Now for number 12, my top 30 anime list. One that I think a lot of people would have maybe on their list, but way lower, but one that I think really resonated with me and just brought me overall enjoyment and emotion, even if it has some flaws. And that anime, as you can see in the title of this video, is Angel Beats. Anime from 2010 that kind of stutters in its pacing and storytelling, but I think makes up for all of its flaws with good emotion, funny character moments, and just really, really strong emotional gut punches here and there, and just being an overall enjoying show. Yes, it could have been longer. Yes, some of these characters could have got more screen time. Yes, they could have like cut some stuff out in order to be able to fleshing out more of the characters. But for what it was and for everything it did, I think it does earn its place at number 12 on my list. I enjoy most of the characters, even if Otonashi can be a little bit boring sometimes. He can also be a really good character. English voice acting kind of sucked, but the Japanese one was pretty decent. And the title of the anime makes sense when you get to the ending. It actually took me a little bit to find out why it made sense, but then I suddenly thought, oh, that's why. And it's because of a really cool plot twist, which maybe doesn't make much sense. You kind of maybe have to do some digging or something, really think about it for why it does make sense. I don't know either way, but I just like that twist. The finale has tons of character departures and stuff, and it's just an overall solid finale to the series. And it really punches you in the guts, but then kind of reaches back a little bit and pats you on the back. Not much, just enough to make sure you're a little okay, but not completely. It's got good music. It's got a great opening. It's got mostly good animation. Its story, like I said, it has some problems, but has some good twists and turns here and there, and does reach the finale well enough. Though I find it weird that a lot of the people that get focused on are the band members, and they're not even the ones who get the most screen time. They're just when you get into the show, you'll see what I mean by what they get focused, and certain things happen to them that happens to mostly no one else, minus the main 5 characters. So that's I always thought that was a little confusing. But yeah, a lot of these characters have really sad actually, all these characters have really sad backstories. That's kind of the point. And it just overall brings a good amount of emotion, even if it maybe you can say is a little too cheap emotion. I think it still does good, and you really understand where these characters are coming from. But like I said, good comedy. There's some good action in there too for what there is. And it just makes you overall curious about this world, and it makes you want to see more of this world, which we've seen a 4-minute OVA since this series, and I think a visual novel or light novel series is coming out, so that's the thing. But overall, this world doesn't need more fleshing out. But this is my list, and while this might not be good as, say, some of the stuff I put below it, for me, it's my overall enjoyment of the show that pushes it up to number 12 on my list. It's a personal preference thing. I know there's some people who would put it in their top 30 and call it trash, but overall, I think it earned its place at number 12 on my list. And I think you should give it a chance. I can just give it a few episodes, and if you like it well enough, despite the story issues, you'll be able to go through the rest of the 13 episodes. It's not too long. It should have been longer, but we got what we got, and I overall enjoyed it. And other than that, nothing else to say, but later.